जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी। जय जशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन जशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन जशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन। जमुना तीर वनचारी जमुना तीर वनचारी। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे। Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Vrindavan Dham. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Gurudev. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. राधा श्याम सुंदर ललिता विशाखा देवी की, कृष्ण बलराम की, पतित पावन गौर निताय की, शिला प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्तवृंद की, गौर प्रमानंदे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षु उन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति सपदान्तिकम्। वन्दे अहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदं सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। नमो ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनीति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। गुरोवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरि ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीरन् करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतम् अस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृतं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं वैशं Tata Jayamudirayet Nashta Prayesu Abhadresu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamal Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Mukam Karati Bachalam Pungam Langate Grim Jat Kripatam Bande Sri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Saram Pariyam Tassat. Hare Krishna. So, before starting today's Bhagavatam class, first of all, I offer my worship to the lotus feet of the residents of Vrindavan, all of whom are Vaishnavas. So, today's class, this Srimad Bhagavatam class, I have dedicated to His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj for his quick health recovery. So, I would like to request devotees, wherever you are, maybe you are in temple, maybe you are at your home, please chant and pray for His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj quick health recovery. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So today we will discuss from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, chapter 57, verse number 31. Shatrajit murdered, the jewel returned. So we are hearing this 56 and 57 chapter since long time. And today we will see that actually what happened in this entire chapter and what we have learned from this chapter and how we can apply in our personal life for purifying our existence. So first I will recite this sloka, later after me, please repeat all of you. Iti anga padishanti ke Brismita pagudaritam Manivasa nivase kim Ghate tari darshanam Iti anga padishanti ke Brismita pagudaritam Munivasa nivase kim Ghate tari darshanam Iti anga padishanti ke Vismrita pagudaritam Munivasa nivase kim Ghate tari darshanam. Please repeat. Mataji's. So, synonyms, translation. First synonyms, then translation. Iti, thus, anga, my dear King Parikshit, Upadishanti, we are proposing eke some vismritva forgetting prak previously udaritam what had been described muni of sages Vasha the residence Nivase when he is residing Kim how Ghateta can arise Orista of calamities Darshanam the appearance. Translation and purport by his disengaged A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada disciple. Srila Prabhupada ki. Translation. Some men propose that the troubles were due to Akrura's absence, but they had forgotten the glories of the Supreme Lord, which they themselves had so often described. Indeed, how can calamities occur in a place where the personality of Godhead, the residence of all the sages, resides? So please after me repeat. Some men proposed that the troubles were due to Akrura's absence, but they had forgotten the glories of the Supreme Lord, which they themselves had so often described. Indeed, how can calamities occur in a place where the personality of Godhead, the residence of all the sages, resides? Purport. Srila Vishwanath Chakraborty Thakur provides the following insight on this verse. In Banaras, Akrura became famous for performing sacrifices on golden altars and for his abundant charity to the Brahmanas. When the citizens of Dwarka heard about this, some of them gossiped that Krishna, considering Akrura a rival, had sent him into exile. To dispel this new and incredible stain on his reputation, Lord Krishna created various calamities in Dwarka, thus inducing the citizens to call for Akrura's return, who is the Lord then ordered. So we have seen in previous chapter how Shatrajit wanted to defame Lord Krishna, that maybe perhaps Lord Krishna had killed my brother, yes, and he stolen the Samantaka Muni. And Lord Krishna also proved that he did not stolen the Samantaka Muni. So in this chapter also we are seeing same thing. The citizens of Dwarka heard about this. Some of them gossiped that Krishna, considering Akrura a rival, had sent him into exile. To dispel this new and incredible stain on his reputation, Lord Krishna created various calamities in Dwarka. So, Hare Krishna. Before telling something, one should think where he is speaking, whom he is speaking. A transcendentalist who does not completely control his words, minds by superior intelligence. So gradually we find that his austerity, supreme vow and charity follows away, just as water follows out of an unbaked clay pot. So we are seeing here, these citizens of Dwarka, they put this to Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna, he wanted to remove this incredible stain on his reputation. He wanted to remove his defame by proved. And it is happening around the whole world. So, previously you have seen in 56th chapter, Shatarji said, Krishna probably killed my brother who went to the forest wearing the jewel on his neck. The general populace heard this accusation and began whispering it in one another's ear. So maybe Lord Krishna killed his brother. Perhaps Krishna killed his brother. It may be true. So when Lord Krishna heard this rumor, he wanted to remove this stain on his reputation. Then he went to forest with some citizens in Dwarka, and he proved it. He did not kill. If we have something, we want to show to others, look, I have this, I have that. And other people, by seeing this, they become envy, they become jealous. Oh, this person has this, I have not this. Right? And previous chapter we have seen attachment and detachment and envy. Same thing we also see in this 57th chapter. How this Samantaka jewel created so many disturbance and violence. So in this chapter, we'll see amazing series of incidents demonstrate that even when Lord Krishna descends to this world, there is a tendency for his peers to criticize him. Even Lord Krishna's devotee criticize him. Those who are staying in Dwarka, they are all came down from heavenly planets. They are all demigods, right? To help Lord Krishna to perform his pastimes. The whole material world is infected by the fault-finding propensity. We have this fault-finding propensity. If we do not give up this, we are not in a spiritual platform. That's why Lord Krishna creating this situation to learn how one has to be sincere in this devotional life, spiritual platform. And in this chapter, the Supreme Lord demonstrates the nature of this undesirable quality. And previous chapter, we have seen attachment, detachment, greediness, anger. And in this chapter, we will see how a valuable jewel caused so much intrigue, violence, and suffering. Isn't it? We are hearing since long time. So this certainly a good lesson for the devotees, those who are really desire a trouble-free spiritual life. We can get lesson from this chapter. And we can apply it in our personal life. So when these citizens of Dwarka heard about this, some of them gossiped that Krishna, considering Akrura a rival, and had sent him into exile. Is that correct? Why they gossip like that? Because they thought Akrura and Kritavarma incited Satyadhanva to commit his crime. That's why Lord Krishna sent him into exile. They was thinking in that way. One should not criticize to anyone. One should not praise to anyone. If it happens, then what will happen? He will fall down from his spiritual platform. So here mentioned that the troubles were due to Akrura's absence, but they had forgotten the glories of the Supreme Lord. They had forgotten the glories of the Supreme Lord. Why? Because they gossiped. That's why we have to be careful, right? One should not praise or one should not criticize to others. Just keep on the focus on the Sadhu Shastra Guru. That's it. Actually, Lord Krishna did not send him into exile. Akrura and Kritavarma were prominent members in the conspiracy to kill Satyajit, having incited Satyadhanva to kill him. We are seeing this is happening in this material world also. So when they heard of the death of Satyadhanva at Krishna's hand, and when they also heard that Krishna had returned to Dwaraka from Hastinapur, they both, Akrura and Kritavarma, immediately left the Dwaraka city in terror and took up residence elsewhere because they thought same condition will be with them. Then they hide themselves from Dwaraka city. So in Krishna book, Srila Prabhupada says, so the question is generally raised. Why did a great devotee like Akrura join this conspiracy? This is the question. So Srila Prabhupada answered, and he also mentioned that, and why did Kritavarma, although a devotee of the Lord Krishna, join the conspiracy also? Why? Because both of them devotee of Lord Krishna. They are pure devotee of Lord Krishna. Every day they are seeing Lord Krishna. How is it possible? So answer is given by Lord Srila Prabhupada in his Krishna books by the great authorities like Jiva Goswami, is that although Akrura was a great devotee, he was cursed by the inhabitants of Vrindavan. Why? Because of his taking Krishna away from their midst. Because of owning their feelings, Akrura was forced to join the correspondency declared by sinful man. Similarly, Kritavarma was a devotee, but because of his intimate association with Kamsa, he was contaminated by sinful reactions, and he also joined the conspiracy. So you got the answer. So this question may come that why Lord Krishna was angry to Satyadhanva and why he killed him. Because Satyajit promised to him he will give his daughter to him, right? He thought he cheat with me, he take with me. So, and Akrura and Kritavarma informed him, you should go, stolen this Samantaka from him and kill him. Lord Krishna as a Paramatma, he knows everything. Ishvara sarva bhutanam riddesha arjuna tishtati. So, Krishna was particularly angry with Satyadhanva and wanted to kill him because he had killed Satyajit, a superior personality. Because he is a superior personality, he is a Gurujan. Satyajit is Lord Krishna's father-in-law. He is a Gurujan. Right? Satyajit happened to be the father-in-law of Krishna, and it is the injunction of the Shastras that one who is Guru Droha, who has rebelled against a superior person, must be punished in proportion to the severity of the offense. He should be punished. One should not give advice to the superior authority, those who are elderly person. It is big offense. One should not disobey to superior authority, elderly person, parents. They are our Gurujan. We should obey them. We should respect them. If we don't do this, it is big offense. So Krishna did it, and Krishna punished him. according to Shastric injunction. So because Satyadhanva had killed his father-in-law, Krishna is determined to kill him by any means. When Akrura left Dwaraka city, there was a rumor that because of the absence of Akrura, inauspicious things were happening. And after that, after the departure of Akrura, some of the elderly residents of the city also began to perceive inauspicious signs due to the absence of the Samantaka jewel also. We also heard from previous chapter that the Samantaka jewel was producing approximately 170 pounds of gold every day. How this Samantaka jewel entangled people in attachment and create so many disturbance. And the place in which it was kept and properly worshipped would be free of calamities such as famine or untimely death, and also of evils like snake bites, mental and physical disorders, and the presence of deceitful persons. When Lord Krishna heard these rumors spread by the people, he decided to call Akrura from the kingdom of Kashi. Because he wanted to prove. So we have learned from this chapter 56 and 57 that if someone who fails to distribute his wealth to the proper authorized person will suffer unlimited problem in his life and will fall down. We have seen this. How Shatrajit's brother died in forest, how Thagai died, how finally Shatrajit died. Right? Due to what? Due to this Samantaka jewel. Generally, the wealth of misers, those who are misers, those who do not utilize their wealth in proper way, how they suffer. So generally, the wealth of misers never allow them any happiness. They are also not happy. In this life, it causes their self-torment, and when they die, it sends them to hell if they do not utilize it in proper way. We have seen how Shatrajit's brother Prashan died, and Lion died, and finally Shatrajit died by his enemy. Isn't it? So we know in this material world people are working so hard from morning to night. For what purpose? For earning money. For become happy. To make their children happy, right? Man from his childhood to youthhood, middle age, he's working so hard. After completing his education, he get very nice job, nice house, accumulating wealth. Then he married, wife come, husband and wife creates children are also grown up, giving good education. Again, children become mature. Again, married him. Daughter-in-law come. How is he extending his family members' attachment? So he became old. He handed over his wealth to his son and grandchildren. After that, he horrible. What happened then? Next life, he again born in form of his house in a Kublar house. He remembered his past life. Oh, I was owner of this house. This is my son. This is my grandson. Then he went to that house. He informed, you are my son, you are my grandson. They very nicely received him by beating him by shoes. It is mentioned in Nectar of Instruction. Srila Prabhupada very nicely he has written. So we can learn from Shastra actually what happened if we do not utilize our wealth for Krishna's service. From this chapter, we are learning due to this Samantaka jewel, how many calamities happened, how many disturbances happened, how many people suffered, how defeat came to Lord Krishna due to this one Samantaka jewel. If by Krishna's mercy will come to us, we should use it for spreading Krishna consciousness. We should use it for spreading Krishna consciousness all over the world to helping others. By spreading transcendental knowledge, by giving training systematically to the people to come to Krishna consciousness and make your life successful. So this Krishna consciousness movement to train people to come to his constitutional position. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When one tries to understand his relationship with Lord Krishna, immediately he becomes Atmavan. He is situated in his constitutional position. And we are giving this training to the people. You are not this body, you are soul, you are eternal part and parcel of Lord Krishna. So, when we come to Krishna consciousness, we receive initiation from a spiritual master. By receiving initiation, we should ask this question to our spiritual master. My dear Gurudev, what is my duty in this life? How I can make successful my life? Please give me instruction. Please give me the direction. This is called Sadharma Prichat. This is his Sadharma. Like Sanatana Goswami did. Sanatana Goswami asked Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is my duty? Please give me instruction. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you go back to Vrindavan. You discover Lord Krishna's first time places. And you discover that deities, unmanifested deities. By Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order, they came to Vrindavan. They discovered Radhakund Shyamkund. By Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's order, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed them, this is Shyamkund and this is Radhakund. After that, they constructed Radhakund Shyamkund. And then they engaged merchant Krishnadas Kapoor to build Radha Madan Mohan temple. Sanatana Goswami. Then Rupa Goswami. He engaged King Man Singh. He was chief in army in Akbar in Mughal period, right? He came and met with Srila Rupa Goswami. He wanted to serve Srila Rupa Goswami. He was quite happy to stay in Radha Damodar temple. He required nothing. But he wanted to engage this Man Singh's money in Krishna's service. So he built this Radha Govindadev temple. This is called Agyata Sukriti. They are attached to material life. They spend their money in nightclub, in restaurant, in cinema hall, right? How they can get the Sukriti? So devotees are very merciful. They are giving their Sukriti. Come, you give your money to Krishna's service and get the Sukriti. This is called Agyata Sukriti. Without knowledge, some balance of spiritual life is developed. Like this, they are gradually developing their Krishna consciousness unknowingly. Agyata Sukriti. Krishna consciousness devotee should be very expert by preaching, bring people, engage them in Krishna service. So they will get the Sukriti. Right? So, this Krishna consciousness movement is for the soul, not for the body. Every living entity is part and parcel of Lord Krishna. Therefore, the duty is the soul is to serve the whole. Om Purnamada Purnamidam. We should serve the Purna Bhagavan, Purushottam Krishna. So we cannot enjoy individually. We can enjoy food stuff by putting in our mouth, will go to belly. Then every part and parcel will become healthy. If we serve Lord Krishna, everyone become happy. So we train our children for Krishna consciousness. So this is the duty of a parents to give training their children how to become Krishna consciousness. So every morning we are seeing that little children, they are playing kartal, midanga, singing kirtan. How is it possible? Because their parents give them training from the birth. Come temple, see Gaur Nitai, Krishna Balaram, Radha Shyam Sundar, and try to play kartal, right? And midanga, they are teaching. And he knows who is Karmi people and who is devotee. Because he is hearing from birth, Srimad Bhagavatam, he is associating with the devotees. So he knows what is devotional life and what is non-devotional life. He is seeing, because he is hearing from Sadhu Shastra Guru. If one children can become trained properly, why is not your children, my children, his children? Why not thousands of children should be trained? Yes, it is possible. Just we have to follow Sadhu Shastra Guru. Just we have to get proper association from proper place. This Krishna consciousness movement is so nice, so beautiful. Everyone come to this moment with ecstasy for what? To serve Krishna. This is called Sadharma Prichat. One should ask this question to higher authority, to spiritual master. Always keep communication with devotees association. Then gradually we can develop our consciousness. Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastre Koi, Labha Matra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Hoy. Sadhu Sangha is important. Every place it is mentioned Sadhu Sangha. Association with devotees. One has to purify his existence. How is it possible? How we can purify our existence? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommended that if we constantly remember the Supreme Lord by chanting His holy names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this sublime process is essential for every human actually desirous of purifying his existence. We are suffering a lot from Patal Loka to Brahma Loka. If we want to go to Golok Vrindavan, it is depending on our purchasing ticket, which ticket we have purchased. Everything is there in this transcendental book. If we very carefully follow Sadhu Shastra Guru, in this life we can finish our business. Our Krishna consciousness movement is trying to raise fallen human society to the status of spiritual understanding. Because people are ignorant, they don't know. And as stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.18, Nasta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nittam Bhagavata Sabaya. By spreading these Bhagavad principles, we can raise human society to the platform of perfection. They can make their life perfect. When one is not affected by the bodily conceptions, one can advance to the Lord's devotion and service. We should give up this attachment. We have seen in this chapter how due to attachments this calamity happened. Violence happened, envy happened, anger happened. Nasta prayeshu abhatreshu nittam bhagavata savaya bhagavati uttama sloke bhaktir bhavati nastiki. The more advance our freedom from bodily conception, the more we are fixed in devotional service, and the more we are happy and peaceful. Very seriously, we have to receive this Krishna consciousness movement. We are in this temple, now we are in Vaikuntha Dham. You just go out of the gate, then you are in miserable life. Just you go and see. Always keep connection with devotees association. That devotee who is quality full. There are so many devotees. By changing days, no one can become devotee. By practicing Sadhu Shastra Guru, then he become a devotee. By tapasya, tapo dibbam putraka jana satta suddhet. By tapasya, by austerity, we can purify our existence. Tapasya brahmacharjena samayena damayena va. This tapasya begins with celibacy. Wherever we are, which ashram we are, but one has to follow the celibacy. Without celibacy, tapasya not possible. Mind control, sense control, everything should be controlled. If we practice, then automatically it becomes control. So, what we have learned from this chapter, what is the conclusion? Lord Krishna is the supreme controller. It was obviously by his will this calamity happened, that certain troubles appeared in the city of Dwarka. Superficially, these evils may have been caused by Akrura's absence and also by the absence of the auspicious Samantaka jewel. But we should understand that Dwarka is the eternal abode of Lord Krishna. It is a city of divine bliss because the Lord resides there in Dwarka city. Still, to execute his pastimes as a prince of this world, Lord Krishna did the needful and summoned Akrura from Kashi. So this happened up to this verse 31. Next we will hear from next speaker. Hare Krishna. If anyone has any question or comment regarding this topic, please ask.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Prabhu, you were speaking that you have to purchase the ticket.
Yes.
So what is the way of purchasing the ticket?
Purchasing ticket means very strictly we have to follow Sadhu Shastra Guru, our sadhana, morning sadhana, morning Mangalarati 2 up to Bhagavatam class. Then we can perform our daily activities. Always, Srila Prabhupada used to say, always keep iron rod into fire. If we keep iron rod into fire, what will happen? It will become warmer, hotter, and finally it will take fiery form. If we follow Sadhu Shastra Guru, what will happen? Gradually, by practicing this Krishna consciousness movement, finally we will become Krishna consciousness. Yesterday I was in Jamuna, I was preparing for my study. That time, his guest Dharmatma Prabhu called me. He told me, Prabhu, tomorrow, are you ready for giving class? I told, okay, Prabhu. I don't know what I should speak. Then I offered obeisance to Jamuna Devi. I came back room, I informed my wife, tomorrow I have class. Then I was reading whole chapter. And I was making plan how to set up this lecture for today. What I should speak. I was praying to Srila Prabhupada, my Gurudev and Guru Parampara. I could not sleep at night also. In sleeping, I am making plan. Today's class. How I give class? I woke up midnight, like 1 o'clock. Why I could not sleep properly? I was making plan. Then I woke up, I took bath, again I was reading. I was praying again Guru Parampara. So by Guru Parampara mercy, I tried my best. I'm trying, Prabhu, by all of your mercy. Is that okay, Prabhu? Any other questions? ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की, शिला प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की, गौर प्रेमानंदे।